President Jacob Zuma pays tribute to the victims of the 1960 massacre in Sharpeville at the Human Rights Day commemoration in Soweto. And police are keeping a close eye on Kaya Sands, north of Johannesburg. I'm Richard Brooks. President Jacob Zuma has paid tribute to the victims of the 1960 massacre in Sharpeville at the Human Rights Day commemoration in Soweto. The event at Walter Sisulu Square in Kliptown has been attended by several dignitaries.
On this solemn occasion, we extend a special greeting to all South Africans who suffered gross human rights violations during the colonial oppression and the apartheid period. We remember these patriots and thousands of others who fell inside the country and beyond our borders in pursuit of freedom and human rights for all.
The families of some of the 1960 Sharpeville massacre victims have expressed anger and disappointment at the protests in the area over the past few days. Roads leading to the monument in Sharpeville have been barricaded by hundreds of angry residents. Last night, shots were fired, one person was wounded, and 14 other people arrested following a 2-day protest in the area. Residents are up in arms because the main Human Rights Day celebrations are being held in Soweto. Pearl Magubane reports.
The families have been aggrieved by the protesting residents who are singing and chanting outside the monument site. They have labeled these actions as total disrespect to those that died fighting for their freedom. They have also lashed out on government, saying Human Rights Day should be commemorated in Sharpeville and not in Soweto. Pearl Magubane, SABC News, Sharpeville.
Former Minister of Intelligence Services Ronnie Kasrils says the top ANC leadership is to blame for the political infighting and smear campaigns in the tripartite alliance. This comes amid media reports of growing tension in ANC structures over support for its national leaders as it prepares for the long-awaited elective Congress in December. Kasrils is attending the 15th International Time of the Writer Festival underway in Durban. He says ill discipline is eating into the lifeblood of the ANC.
They failed to deal with this at the proper time, and they allowed at Polokwane the very dreadful, ugly indiscipline and rudeness that was emanated there. They allowed the then President Mbeki to be insulted. They didn't raise voices against the youth in that respect. We had a situation where leaders of the ANC said that certain of those very youth would be the presidents and the leaders of our country. And then when they got out of hand, they then dealt with them finally.
Police are keeping a close eye on Kaya Sands, north of Johannesburg, and Rotunda near Heidelberg on Gauteng's East Rand. This after service delivery protests broke out in both areas. Residents of Kaya Sands took to the streets this morning demanding houses. 2 roads into the area have been blockaded with burning tyres, but police have the situation under control. Angry residents in Rotunda also went on the rampage yesterday, barricading roads with bricks and burning tyres. 2 houses belonging to ward councillors and a municipal office were torched and foreign-owned shops were looted. Police spokesperson Lungelo Dlamini.
The police will remain there for quite a while to make sure that the situation becomes normal. In Rotunda, there are several groups, but at this stage there is no violent incident that has been reported.